we're just in the Ritz, waiting for our afternoon tea. Looking a little bit frizzy. Yeah, just washed it. It's gone a bit crazy, but hey ho.
Got my palazzo pants on.
Yeah, looking good. So yeah, we've come a bit like half an hour early, so we've got kind of time to kill. So I'm just taking like some kind of not subtle pictures and video.
Look really obvious for the cameras.
So probably get into trouble, but hey ho. Smile sweetly. Just pretend we don't understand.
Which we don't.
Yeah, which we don't need to pretend really, because yeah, we really don't. Our French is quite abysmal.
I'm learning a bit of French. Excusez-moi. Bonjour. Ça va?
Yeah.
Ça va très bien, merci.
But yeah, room for improvement, I think. But yes, yeah, so we've got a bit of time to kill, so we're just going to have a look around and stuff and chill. Excited about having afternoon tea?
Very excited.
Stuffing your face?
Behind me.
Yeah.
Just taking a little bit of a seat in this throne.
Yes. Get one like that at home.
I feel like I need one in my house.
Salmon and cream cheese, I think. Oh, I like that. Did you like yours?
Delicious.
Bite size. Yeah, it's nice. Cool. Do we know what this is?
I don't even know.
I'm not quite sure. I'll put it on screen because I'm not quite sure. And it's nice and warm and squishy. It looks like a mini lasagna. Oops. Yeah, it's like a mini lasagna, isn't it? I'm more of a sweet kind of girl though. It's okay though. I think I prefer the salmon. What do you think?
I think it's everything here is absolutely amazing.
We just need bigger portions.
I think yeah. To be honest, I think I'm going to be full after this.
Two with this.
Yum yum.
Now, it's all good. So you're doing the cream first.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then the jam. Which jam?
Well, I'm going in for, let's have a look.
What about the blueberry?
Oh yes, there we are.
You like blueberry?
Blueberry and red currant, yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's have a look. Looks nice. So that's the
Delicious.
chocolate,
Look
the
at that.
chocolate scone or scone.
And this is going right on top.
Oh, that looks good. Save some for me. That's
heavenly.
got my
Look at
name
that.
written all over it.
That looks heavenly.
Tell me what you think.
Right, I'm going to go in. Here we go.
Is it good? Right, I want one now. Anne passes it. I think this is ham and something. I'm not so keen on that one. Let me know what you think of this one.
I haven't had that one yet.
You let me know what you think about your one.
Oh, have I had one? I think I liked it.
Did you? Oh, you've had
Yeah.
it already.
I
I'm
must
not
have
so keen.
liked it.
I'm not so keen on this one.
Interesting.
Smile. So shall I do the raspberry?
You're going to mix it up and do jam first, then clotted cream.
I do clotted cream.
I totally agree.
And then I do jam.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And it has to be like an insane amount of
Clotted cream.
like the ratio of
Like
clotted
ridiculous. Like almost like taking it all out of the...
cream. So you've had, what have you had, blueberry?
I went blueberry and I went for strawberry. I'd say actually blueberry was my favourite.
You know? I can't even undo the thing. Okay. Let's give it a go.
Use your muscles.
Oh, it smells nice. It's quite thick, look at that.
Oh, see, that's better. The strawberry was a little bit watery, if I'm
Don't really
honest.
want runny jam.
Nice.
Let's give it a go, watch it go everywhere.
Oh, get that down you. Delish. It's the clotted cream, isn't it? That's what makes it.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, really delicious. Yeah, I know.
So this is the bathroom. Looks gorgeous. So what's this, pistachio meringue?
Yeah.
Get stuck in before I nick it.
I'm gonna go in.
Go on then.
Oh, it's quite hard.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh. It's like a. Oh.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, it's not what I thought actually. So it's hard meringue, not
I
soft.
thought that. I thought it was gonna be like really soft, but it's not.
I'll get a big mouthful.
Oh gosh. Nice.
It's going to all go down your front probably. Is that nice? Can you taste the pistachio?
Yeah, you can really taste it.
Oh, it's quite hard. So this is a chocolate milfoy that I've just broken into. Oh my god, it's so rich.
Oh wow.
Like a posh version of Nutella.
But really posh version.
Oh, there's no way I'm going to eat all of this, you know.
Yum yum, I'll eat it, don't worry.
Do you think they'll do a doppy bag? No, seriously, this is massive though.
It looks massive, doesn't it?
Do you want to try a bit? It's really rich.
Yeah, I might do.
Hi guys, so this is the morning after the night before. We went out to afternoon tea at the Ritz in Paris yesterday. So me and Anne went out and just kind of had a little bit of celebratory pampering, pretty much. Neither of us have been to the Ritz in Paris. I've been to the Ritz in London, but not the one here. So I thought we'd give it a try. What did you think of?
Very posh. Toilets were amazing. Everything.
Yeah.
It was pretty grand.
Yeah,
Like,
we got dressed up. Like there is a you can't kind of go dead casual, but we weren't like we weren't wearing heels. We wore sandals, and I put on a dress for the first time in like a millennia. but no, it was really nice. We got there early and we had a drink beforehand, and then they got our table ready, which was really nice. The customer service was lovely.
Yeah.
There was quite a lot of waiter staff, and they were like really attentive. And also when we first got there, we made a booking at 3 p.m, so it was a later afternoon tea, so it was quieter. And towards later on, I'd say after we had the main part of the afternoon tea, it did get busier, and I did think there was a bit of a drop in like the customer service.
I thought that.
Just because they were catering for quite a busy time. So we basically had Anne had the afternoon tea with bubbles. So which champagne did you have? Was it the?
It was the Brut champagne.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
And that was a Ritz own Brut Reserve. And because I don't drink, I just had like a regular afternoon tea. So mine was €68 for regular one, and then it was €88 with the champagne option. And you could pick either the Brut Reserve or I think it was the Rosé.
Yeah.
And it was the same price. And in my one, you get a hot drink within that price. So, you know, tea, coffee, hot chocolate or something. And my hot chocolate was really lovely. When we had the initial kind of sitting down and they gave us the menu, we did have to pick which main dessert we wanted from like a selection they brought out. I'll show some images in the corner of some of the selections just to give you a bit of an idea. But I ended up picking the chocolate kind of praline milfoy, and then you had the, what was it called?
It was pistachios kind of, and it had
was it called
like,
just pistachio meringue or something?
Yeah, it's like a bit of a meringue, but
it's
it's
like
quite
a
hard
dome.
meringue.
And I'll put some clips on screen as well of both desserts we had. Ironically, when it came to then having the desserts at the end of the kind of session, because Anne's was quite light and delicate, it was fine. Mine was super rich, so if you did pick that option, if you do go kind of recently, I actually didn't. I had like one mouthful and was like, I'm going to need to be carried home by Anne if I eat the rest of this. So there's just no way. So they gave me a little box, and I'll just show you. So this is the cute little box. So I guess we'd call it like a doggy bag. It's fairly mushed inside because I've not actually eaten it yet. So it's probably just all goo now. But it was really sweet that because I just couldn't finish it, they were more than happy to kind of give me the little bag and take it home. I think my favourite thing was there was these little salmon, they weren't bellinis, but they were like little mini spaghetti things or something.
with
like salmon and cream
and
cheese, and a nice little sweet kind of marmalade on top. And did we get 1 or 2 of those each?
2 of them, and then we got 2 of the like little lasagnas type thing, the kind of vegetarian lasagna. It's kind of they're little tiny ones.
The lasagna was okay. Like, I'm not a big lasagna type person, but we got 2 of those, and then we had these 2 little sandwiches, which I think were like ham and cream cheese. That was probably my least favourite of all of the savoury section, but then I generally prefer sweet anyway. And then we had
scones.
There we had the scones or scones, however you want to pronounce it.
I'm northern.
And one of them was a chocolate scone, and one of them was just a plain one. And one of the reasons why I picked the afternoon tea for us to go at the Ritz was I've not had an afternoon tea where there's been a chocolate scone before. Obviously I love chocolate, so that was quite handy. And they were good little size, quite light actually inside. But we were given clotted cream and then a selection of jams and like marmalades. And we both preferred the blueberry.
The blueberry, and it had something else with it, didn't it? Blueberry and something else. But it was really delicious.
Really nice. And then there was a strawberry, a raspberry, apricot, honey, about 5 or 6 selections. And yeah, that was probably my favourite. But we did try, I think we tried the raspberry and the strawberry.
I tried 3.
But yeah, that was definitely the best. But by that point we were already quite full. And you were working your way. You said that the champagne was quite a large
amazing.
size.
That was. Do you know what? Totally recommend the champagne if you do drink, because a drink in there is about €38. So if you're getting a standard, like just some wine or something, and that was actually if you got add 68, so it was 20 euros for a glass of champagne, and they were pretty generous with the portion,
which was good. It lasted you quite a while.
And
you said you liked
it was really delicious.
So overall I'd say out of the ones I've had so far, so at the minute I've had I'll put a link in the description bar below and a card in the corner of some of the other videos I've done of afternoon teas, but this one I'd say for the price and the kind of vibe of the place, it was stunning. You go through the front of the Ritz, and you've got this lovely long hallway, which again I'll show you it in part of the video, is really beautiful, really kind of grandeur. Even the bathrooms, we went in the bathrooms and had a few, when no one was in there, had a few little pictures and video, which was quite funny. We did get a few weird looks when I went in anyway.
I could actually live in the bathroom.
The bathroom was massive. It was like a powder room, kind of old style powder room. But no, really nice. And I'd say it's probably so far one of my top 3, probably the second favourite in vibe. But I would say compared to London, it's I guess the Parisian chic is clear, isn't it? Like, you're having afternoon tea at the Ritz in Paris. There's no mistaking.
I do think that it's kind of slightly different to London. So definitely.
And it attracts, I guess, more of that type of high like, me being, regular Joe blogs going. It's not necessarily catered for that compared to other places like the Savoy in London, where you can see anyone from all different walks of life. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you wanted to subscribe, if you just want to click the button below, and it'll notify you of also when my next video is uploaded. So what I'll do is I'll end up here, and so me and Anne overall enjoyed the Paris afternoon tea. So we're going to book another one soon, aren't we? I think we're trying to work out which country where and how it's going to work, but we'll definitely do another one. So thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Bye.